Hey y'all, it's Shannon and welcome to my channel of mine. Today is Project Pan Update. Yeah, it's one of those. It's not very good. So, I'm going to change it up a little bit. You guys got my hand again. Sorry. You guys hear my dog? Yeah, he wants on this side of me and he's on this side. And he's upset, but he'll get over it. Okay, so my Project Pan, if you guys have watched some of my last videos, you know that I have not really been wearing that much makeup. So, I hadn't really been in the mood or whatever. It's just one of those things. So, I'm going to change my Project Pan up a little bit because I'm just not wearing that much makeup. So I'm going to shrink it down some is what I'm going to do. And that way, maybe if I have it, you know, a smaller Project Pan, I'm thinking maybe I can conquer it a little bit better is what I'm hoping for. If it happens, I don't know. But I am one of the world's worst of concentrating on one thing and accomplishing it besides work. And even my housework, I am like scattered brain. I'll start one thing and then it's like, oh, I got to get this, I need to do this, and I'll start on that. I eventually get it all done, but it takes me longer because I don't focus on the one project and then get it done and then move on to the next one because I've got 1,000 things going on in my mind. And then I get sidetracked. And then something comes up and I got to go run and do this. So I'm all over the place when it comes to things like that. Yes, it's terrible. I'm 50 years old and I still do this. So, that being said, I'm going to condense it down. I just took a bunch of stuff out of my project box and we're going to just kind of shrink it because I am not going to be able to concentrate on all this stuff because a lot of people do this full time. I don't. I do my YouTube channel to make new friends all over, close and far, far away, and over the bay, or the pond, what they call it, everywhere. So I think that's so neat to interact with people that are all over. That's just me. So this is not my career. This is not what I'm focusing on a career. It's just not me. I have to go to work. So therefore, now, if they would have had this back in the 90s, shoot, I could have done it full time because at that time I was a stay-at-home mom. But I'm not no more. I get to go to work, which I truly enjoy because we meet so many different people and we travel. That being said, you know, we're never at the same place all the time. We change. Our job changes all the time. We meet so many different people and I love it. It is a major thrill. And then with the weather getting so much better, you know, spring is here. You know, we get spring a lot earlier because we're down in the Houston area. So we get spring so much earlier than a lot of other people in the United States, in probably around the world, I'm going to say. So now it's time for us. We're starting to do, you know, our bike riding and our hiking more, which I'm so ecstatic because I feel like I gained 500 pounds of not being active because of the crazy weather when it's wet, or the crazy freeze that we had, you know, just all that good, you know. You would think in the wintertime when our work slows down that everything else would slow down, but it doesn't. Everything stays very busy and active. So, that being said, this is what I'm going to do. And, oh my gosh, it's terrible in here. It's absolutely terrible. Okay. I'm going to really shrink this down a lot. If it's going to work, I don't know. We'll find out next month if it works or not. I'm not really too sure on it. But we'll see. Okay. So this being said, let me make sure I've got what I need out, because I've got makeup brushes in here, you guys. Makeup brushes. See, even eyelashes, I don't put falsies on all the time. I just don't, and I got tons of them, and I don't do it. You know, my work doesn't, it would be more in the way for me to wear makeup when I go to work than not. You know, because I sweat, I get filthy, you know, it's just one of those things. So, we're not, that's just beside the point there. Okay, so, what I've got that I'm going to do, and let me get all of my tools to stay out of here. So that way I've got, ooh, it is filthy, y'all. Okay, that's fine. I'll clean it out in a little bit. Okay, I am definitely going to stick with, I'm not even going to show you guys progress, because there was no progress. I can honestly say, because I went almost a whole month. The other day I did a makeup video, and that was the first one that I'd done in weeks. So, okay, I'm going to stick with the makeup of my foundation stick. And this one here, I have been, watch me not be able to get this down. Okay, that's how much I've got left of it. It's all the way up. So, that there I have made progress on since the last video. I don't even know if I showed it on the last video. So I'm going to continue on working on this one. And I actually do like this. It's by Unique. But I'm going to see if I can get a makeup stick in another brand. Maybe Maybelline or CoverGirl or something like that. Because this is kind of, I don't want to spend the money. Especially right now. Everything's just so wishy-washy and up and everything. Okay, so I am going to work on this one. Another one that I'm definitely going to work on is my face primer. On my last one, I do believe that I got that one on empty, and it was in my empties. I don't know if it was last month or the month before. I don't remember, but I am working on this one here, and I still have, let's see, a ways to go. If you see, it's right there. So I still have all that to go. So I'm definitely going to keep working on that one. This here is a powder with an SPF in it. And I will use this a lot in the summertime because it's light and it does a light, very, very, very light coverage. In the summertime, I do use a lot of powder more than foundation because it is just, the humidity down here is terrible on foundation. I have yet to find a foundation in my lifetime that does not melt away with the humidity. I don't care what anybody says. If somebody has, as long as it's not like astronomically expensive, a recommendation on a foundation that will stay with the humidity. I'm talking about humidity when you take a shower and you're all fresh and clean and you step outside, you're pouring down sweat because it is that humid. So I will be using this more in the summertime as it gets hotter. Here's my powder, which I have, you can see in there, I have made progress with that one. Those I'm definitely keeping in my project pan. Then the other coverage that I have, let me see how this is going to work. Okay. All right. So on my coverage, and I'm still working with my Unique foundation to get rid of it. So you've seen this stick. And then I still have my BB Flawless, which is getting empty. It's not that empty, but it's getting there. And then I have my Unique Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. I mix these two together to get a color that's closest to my skin type. I've got a lot of red undertones, so therefore it's really hard to get a foundation that looks like me. So no matter what, I always look like I have makeup on when I put foundation on, unless I do powder. So I mix these two together, but I still got a ways to go. When I'm out of my BB cream, what I will do is I've got this one. I got it for my daughter way back when. I was trying to be a Unique presenter, which did not work. It was a flippity flop flop flip. And it's their lightest color they got, which is scarlet, because my oldest daughter is very, 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 very pale skin. Her complexion is just pale. Anyways, so I got her scarlet. She did not like it. So when I run out of my BB cream, I'll mix my foundations, and I've got another one, and this one here is chiffon, and I will mix them together to see if I can get a color that matches my skin tone. If not, then I'll chunk them. But I still got a ways to go on that. I got my eyebrow pencil that I'm working on, which with me not wearing makeup, I haven't been putting my eyebrows on. And then, of course, my Brow Obsession palette for blondes by Unique. And I still got a ways to go on that. You can see the dimples in them, these two. I don't use those. Sometimes I'll wear, it's a waxy coat. Sometimes, not all the time. But those two is what I use. And you can see I've got indentions. Even the lighter one I hit pan in, but they're still, I haven't made no progress on it. Mascara. This mascara should be gone by my next update. Yes, should be, is what I'm shooting for. Then I am going to take this lipstick, which is a nude, and I'm going to try to use this booger up. Summertime, I feel I can't go wrong with this color. But I did have another one in here, if I can find it. I've got stuff all over the freaking place, you guys. Oh my gosh. But it's not in here. I don't know what I did with it. It's MIA. Oh well. Okay, so I'll have this one in my project pan to work with, but I'm also going to keep this one here, which I got this, I believe, in one of my subscription boxes, so it is not Unique at all. Trust Fund Beauty. And it is like a lip gloss, and I think that is just really super gorgeous for the spring. So I will keep the lip gloss and matte lipstick in my empties, or in my project pan, to see what I can do. I also carry, excuse me, lip balm and lip gloss and all that in my purse with me, because my lips do end up getting chapped. Then I've got, of course, my Beachfront Bronzer. You guys know I've been working on this for quite some time now, and you can see the indentions of the pan, but I still have not hit pan yet. So, I don't know. And this is in the color Sunset. I will continue to use this and try to hit pan by my next month. And then on my blush, I think what I'm going to do is I need to find a different blush, because I was using this one here. The blush that I really like, I didn't really hit an empty or a project pan on it. It broke. Yeah. No, I did hit project pan, but then the rest of it broke. And I was really upset about that, because I really did like that color. But I've been using this one, this color here, which is Supple. But I think Supple is more for a fall or winter. I gotta tickle in my throat. Fall or winter type, because of the color of it. I want something to kind of brighten a little bit. But I'm going to also use this here as a highlight. type, just to give that little bit of golden glow. And it's actually really pretty. Belize is what it's called. I don't know if they carry this anymore, but look at that. You see that color? I mean, it just, and it gives you, if you can see it, I know it's hard to see, my lighting is terrible, y'all. But I'm going to work on this one just to give that little bit of a glow type thing. So that is what's going to be in my project pan. Eyeshadow, I'm so wishy-washy, it's not even funny. And I've just got so much of the unique product that I can't do it with my schedule, if that makes any sense. So, that being said, excuse me, that is what I'm going to do for my project pan this next month. And we'll see how far we'll go. So, she come down a really long way. That's all I can, oh, and my setting spray, which is almost there. But if I don't wear makeup, I don't use it. So, but that's what I'm going to set for now. Oh, look, I found it, y'all. Oh, the lip liner. And then that lipstick. So I'll put these back in. And then, of course, I've got my eye primer and then my concealer. So those will go in my project pan also. And then whatever I end up hitting, empties on, I will throw in my empty box for my empties at the beginning of the month for the following month. So, but that's what my project pan is looking like. It was a flop. I had to redo it. Oh well. There's always tomorrow. Until next time, you guys, take care. God bless and peace. Bye.